So I've been doing some modifications to my Boom Vader BD125, one of which has been the gearing. Now this thing came stock with a 14-tooth sprocket, and I was just shifting way too early. Or essentially, I was just winding the bike out way too fast. And in 4th gear, it was just revving out way too high, so I ended up going to the 17-tooth front sprocket, which brought my RPMs down, and it really helped my top speed. Like, I was getting this thing up to 55 miles an hour, which for being a little fatty like me, 5'11", 240, 50-ish pounds. And that, of course, is with the Nibby 22mm carburetor, Nibby quick turn throttle, and the full exhaust, which it did exactly what it was advertised to do. Brought my RPMs down. It was great. For cruising, it was perfect. I mean, not like highway cruising, because that ain't happening on this bike anyway, but it really helped me feel a little more confident in these higher speed roads. Maybe not this one, because this is 35 miles an hour, but like the 45s and the 50s. But my only complaint with that is when I'd shift into 4th gear at 48 miles per hour, and I did calibrate this, so this is accurate speed. Once I hit 4th, it just kind of fell on its face. Like, that 48 miles an hour up to 55 took forever. At least it felt like it took forever. So what I have on here now, I actually dropped a tooth and I went to a 16mm sprocket. Which honestly, in my opinion, there's no reason not to have a couple of those around anyway if you want to try different sprocket sizes, because they're like $8 each. And the biggest thing I noticed, going from the 17 to the 16, is there's a lot more usable torque all throughout the rev range with the 16. Top speed's gonna suffer. My fat butt's doing like 50 on this thing, I think. I haven't really fully tested it yet. And while it's still not lightning fast, but for neighborhood bombing, oh man, I do kind of like this 16 for that. And I'm not trying to be a hooligan, not too much. Not if I can help it. Skirt! But I'm almost thinking the 16 might be the super sweet spot. It feels more spirited, I guess you could say. But not gonna lie, I kind of miss the extra top end speed. And I think we still definitely need to do a speed test comparing the 16 to the 17. And figure out which one long-term is going to work the best. Or just first impressions, I'm not disappointed. And make no mistake, you know, a lot of people also make videos about you goofing off on these things. These ain't toys, alright? These are actual legit motorcycles, somehow. You can definitely get yourself in trouble with one of these. And I'll be honest with you, I was in the 17-tooth camp. Like 100%. Man, I need as much top end as possible. You know, I need to go as fast as I possibly can. So I don't get ran over. I don't want to get run over. Then I kind of wanted as much mechanical advantage as possible, mainly because I am a bigger guy. You put a 100-pound person on this thing, this bike will rip. You probably don't even need to do anything to it. But I'm not so sure I need the 17. I might stick with the 16. I don't hate it. Speed-wise, it's not that bad. I mean, it's similar. It's about an extra 1,000 to maybe 1,500 RPM spinning up. But most of the speeds I'm going to be riding this bike are right here, right about 45 miles an hour. Because if you were to ask me, hey, do you recommend a 16 or a 17 tooth? I think God, I couldn't even, that's a hard question to answer right now. I think it all depends on what you want to do with the bike. And how far you're riding this thing. Like, are you commuting on it? Like, what kind of distance are we talking? But either way, whatever gearing you choose, without a doubt, these bikes are just an absolute freaking blast. I am so glad I bought this thing. And you've kind of got to see how fast it is with the 16-tooth sprocket. And if you want to see a speed test I did with the 17-tooth, just for comparison, you can check that video out right here. And as always, y'all be good. See ya.